When the Karam family moved into their dream home on the misty outskirts of Abbottabad, they believed they'd found peace. It was quiet, surrounded by trees, the kind of home that whispered, "You'll be happy here." Zaid and Sana had saved for years. Their children, Danielle and Hania, laughed as they raced up and down the stairs on move-in day. Boxes filled the living room, warm food, soft chatter. It felt like a new beginning. But something was off. That night, as Sana unpacked kitchen plates, Danielle tugged her sleeve. His voice was quiet, but his eyes wide. "Mama, there's a room upstairs, but it's not there in the day." She smiled. "You must have dreamed it." But Danielle insisted. "It's only there when the clock says 333. The wall moves." That caught her attention. Sana brushed it off again, but she told Zaid later, just in case. The next night, Zaid waited in the hallway, half asleep, checking his phone every minute. 3:30, nothing. 3:32, just silence. Then, at 3:33 a.m., something happened. The wall at the end of the hallway melted. Not crumbled, not opened, melted, like vapor lifting from a mirror. And beyond that wall stood a room. Not just any room, it was fully furnished. As if someone had been living there. Antique chairs, an old crib, a rusted vanity. The air was cold and still, and on the wood, scratched deep into the surface, were names. Children's names, each carved in sharp, jagged lines. Some were smudged with dark brown stains that looked like blood. One name at the bottom was fresh, unfaded, unmistakable. Danielle Karam. Zaid staggered back, heart pounding. He didn't sleep that night. The next morning, he demanded answers from the property agent. The man hesitated, then finally said, "Sir, that house was rebuilt. Decades ago, it used to be an orphanage. A fire burned it down, but there was never a room like that. At least, not one we could find." Sana, now alarmed, began her own search. Buried in a dusty archive downtown, she found an article from 1971. The headline read, "Orphanage fire leaves 5 children missing. No room found." The orphanage headmaster, Faizan Sir, was known for strict methods. Locals whispered about a secret attic where misbehaving children were taken. That attic was never found. Until now. That night, Zaid set up a security camera facing the hallway. He told himself it was just for proof. But at 3:33 a.m., the feed went static. Zaid couldn't help himself. He crept back upstairs. Once again, the wall dissolved. The room was waiting. This time, he stepped inside. The temperature dropped instantly. His breath fogged in the air. The moment he crossed the threshold, the wall reappeared behind him. No way out. Inside, shadows twisted unnaturally. A large mirror sat on the far side, and what it reflected was not reality. It was the past. In the mirror, the room was new, clean, and filled with children, all weeping, some curled in corners, some staring directly at him. They turned slowly. Their mouths moved in unison. "You live here now. So will he." A creak behind him. Zaid turned and saw his son, Daniel, standing at the entrance. His eyes were blank, empty. And then he stepped inside. The wall closed once more. Sana woke up to silence. No laughter, no footsteps, just stillness. She called their names. Nothing. The hallway was normal. The room was gone. She ran her hands across the wall, screamed, pounded. But it remained solid. She didn't sleep. She couldn't. At 3:33 a.m. the next night, the wall melted again. Sana walked in. Same dust, same cold, same airless silence. But this time, the names had changed. 3 names now sat freshly written in blood. Danielle Kurum, Zeit Kurum Shikort, Sana Kurum. She screamed and ran, and when she turned back, the room had vanished. She never returned to that house again. Today, it's listed online. Beautiful, cheap, too cheap. It says 4 bedrooms. But the blueprint only shows nachts 3. And if you ever find yourself in that hallway, remember, don't trust what you see, and whatever you do, don't stay up until 3:33 a.m. because that room is still waiting. This was a true chilling story by storytellers. Subscribe for more terrifying tales.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe our channel for more interesting stories.